Millennials and Generation Z are two distinct generations shaping today's world. They have unique characteristics and perspectives. Understanding their differences is key to navigating the evolving social and cultural landscape. Millennials, born between 1981 and 1996, came of age after the turn of the millennium. They witnessed the rise of the internet and the dawn of social media. Gen Z, born between 1997 and 2012, has never known a world without the internet. They are growing up in a world saturated with technology and social media. These two generations are often compared and contrasted. They have grown up in different technological eras. This has shaped their values, attitudes, and behaviors. Millennials experienced a world before smartphones and social media. This makes their experiences unique compared to Gen Z. Gen Z has grown up with instant access to information and global connectivity. This has profoundly impacted their worldview and interactions. Recognizing the differences between millennials and Gen Z is not about creating divisions. Instead, it's about fostering understanding and collaboration. Each generation brings valuable perspectives and experiences to the table. Millennials, now in their late 20s to early 40s, are entering leadership positions. They bring their experience with technology and their adaptability to the workplace. Gen Z, now entering adulthood, brings its digital fluency and innovative thinking. By understanding their differences, we can bridge the gap between these generations. This understanding can lead to more effective communication and collaboration. This is essential for tackling the challenges and opportunities of the 21st century. Millennials and Gen Z have vastly different relationships with technology. Millennials witnessed the rise of the internet and the birth of social media. They adapted to these technological advancements throughout their formative years. This makes them digital pioneers in their own right. They embraced the internet, cell phones, and social media platforms as they emerged. However, their experience was marked by a gradual transition from an analog to a digital world. Gen Z, on the other hand, are digital natives. They have never known a world without the internet, smartphones, or social media. Technology is seamlessly integrated into their lives. They use it not just for communication and entertainment, but also for education, social activism, and even mental health support. This constant immersion in the digital world has shaped their perceptions, communication styles, and even their brain development. This fundamental difference in technological upbringing has created a divide between the two generations. Millennials often approach technology with a sense of novelty and adaptation. They remember a time before it was ubiquitous. Gen Z, however, views technology as an extension of themselves. It's an integral part of their identity and daily lives. This contrast is evident in their online behavior as well. Millennials approach social media with a degree of self-consciousness. They carefully curate their online personas and are mindful of their digital footprint. Gen Z, in contrast, tends to be more spontaneous and unfiltered in their online interactions. They are less concerned with crafting a perfect image and more focused on authentic self-expression. When it comes to work ethics and career aspirations, Millennials and Gen Z exhibit distinct differences. Millennials, who entered the workforce during a time of economic uncertainty, often prioritize job security and stability. They value a clear career path, comprehensive benefits packages, and a healthy work-life balance. This generation witnessed their parents struggle through economic downturns and recessions. This experience instilled in them a desire for stability and a reliable career path. Gen Z, on the other hand, prioritizes flexibility and purpose in their work. They are less interested in climbing the corporate ladder and more focused on finding careers that align with their values and passions. This generation is known for its entrepreneurial spirit and its desire to make a difference in the world. They are willing to take risks, embrace unconventional career paths, and prioritize work-life balance over long hours in a traditional office setting. This difference in work ethics can be attributed to the different economic climates in which each generation came of age. Millennials entered the workforce during a time of economic recession and high unemployment rates. This led to a greater emphasis on job security and stability. Gen Z, however, is entering the workforce during a time of relative economic prosperity and a tight labor market. This gives them more leverage to negotiate their terms and pursue their passions. Moreover, the rise of the gig economy and remote work opportunities has also influenced Gen Z's career aspirations. They are more comfortable with freelance work and short-term contracts. They are less likely to stay in a job they dislike for the sake of stability. This shift in the job market has empowered Gen Z to seek out work that is fulfilling and flexible, even if it means sacrificing traditional benefits. Section 4. Spending habits and financial futures. Millennials' caution versus Gen Z's experiences. Millennials and Gen Z also differ significantly in their financial habits and attitudes toward money. Millennials, marked by the economic recessions of their early adulthood, tend to be more cautious spenders. They prioritize saving for the future, often delaying major life milestones like homeownership or starting a family to achieve financial stability. This cautious approach to spending is rooted in their experiences of economic hardship and financial insecurity. Gen Z, in contrast, has a more experience-oriented approach to spending. They are willing to spend money on travel, dining out, and entertainment, prioritizing experiences over material possessions. This generation values exploration and social connection. They are more likely to spend their disposable income on activities that allow them to create memories and share experiences with others. This difference in spending habits is reflected in their payment preferences as well. Millennials, while comfortable with online banking and mobile payments, still rely on traditional banking methods. Gen Z, on the other hand, has fully embraced digital payment methods. They are more likely to use mobile payment apps, online banking, and cryptocurrency. This reflects their comfort with technology and their preference for seamless and instant transactions. The long-term financial implications of these different spending habits are yet to be fully understood. Millennials' cautious approach may lead to greater financial security in the long run. However, it could also result in missed opportunities for investment and growth. Gen Z's experience-oriented spending could lead to a more fulfilling life in the present. However, it could also result in greater financial instability and difficulty achieving long-term financial goals. Section 5. Shaping the world. Millennials' hope versus Gen Z's urgency. When it comes to social and political engagement, Millennials and Gen Z exhibit distinct approaches. Millennials, often characterized as the hope and change generation, entered adulthood with a sense of optimism about their ability to make a difference in the world. They were raised in a time of relative peace and prosperity, and they believed in the power of collective action to create positive change. Gen Z, however, is growing up in a world facing unprecedented challenges, including climate change, political polarization, and social unrest. This has instilled in them a sense of urgency and a desire for immediate action. They are less likely to wait for traditional institutions to address these issues and are more likely to take matters into their own hands. This difference in approach is evident in their activism. Millennials, while politically engaged, often channel their activism through traditional means, such as voting, volunteering for political campaigns, and donating to charitable organizations. Gen Z, on the other hand, is more likely to engage in online activism, using social media platforms to raise awareness, organize protests, and mobilize support for their causes. This shift towards digital activism reflects Gen Z's fluency with technology and their understanding of its power to reach a wide audience. They are adept at using social media to amplify their voices, share their perspectives, and connect with like-minded individuals. They are also more likely to use their platforms to hold individuals and institutions accountable for their actions.